Let's let the chickens out. Hi there, this is Paula with Bowersville Farm. We are out here doing chores this morning, taking care of the chickens. My husband built this chickshaw. It's the chickshaw mini that Justin Rhodes designed. It's great. All right, chicks, y'all ready to come out? Come on, girls. All right. This is actually our front yard, but we have the hens out here to fertilize our front yard until we move them out into the pasture. Let's see. And do you have Premier One fencing for your chickens? This stuff is awesome. We love our Premier One chicken fencing. It's electric and it's run by the solar battery, but it keeps our dogs from getting in there to the chickens and messing with them. I don't think our dog would kill them, but we just want to make sure. Today we're working out in the yard, and we are working on our raised beds. So what we're doing is we're doing Hugelkulture beds, and Grace has filled them with sticks and logs, and I am going to rake leaves to put in it. So we will rake these leaves and put them in the Hugelkulture raised beds. And then we'll break down, warm up the soil, and fertilize it. Raking leaves today is an all-day affair. It looks pretty short here, but I mean, it was several hours of raking. And I know, don't laugh, I'm filming nothing. I'm raking off to the side where you can't even see me. I'm gonna get better at this, I promise. Let me speed this up. Honestly, we don't usually rake our leaves until they've all fallen off the trees, and we wait until early spring and then rake them up, because by then they've already started to break down. Now we're just trying to decide which bed we're going to put them in, because Grace is trying to level out some dirt on top of each bed from a pile of clay that we had when our pool was dug. The first two raised beds that you see already have dirt in them, and she wants to complete spreading the dirt before we put the leaves in. So I end up moving the leaves to the third raised bed, and that's where the leaves go. I'm explaining to her that these leaves are already wet and breaking down, which would be good for the moisture in the soil, but you know, moms don't know what they're talking about, so we end up doing what she wants and we move it to the third bed. I wish I'd known this before. Those leaves were wet and they were heavy. It was like dragging a dead body. Not that I've ever dragged a dead body before, actually, you know. The truck you see going by in the background is South Carolina DOT, and they'd come by earlier. They're spraying the trees in our area with some kind of poison that kills them in order to keep them from growing, I guess, you know, in the line of traffic. And I went out earlier and I stopped them and told them to please not to spray our property. So we're just watching them go by. Without knowing exactly what it is that they're spraying, I just don't want it near our animals or our property. Last year when they did spray, they did it when we weren't home, and they actually sprayed trees around our horse's water trough, and that really angered me. And that was probably through our electric company because there are power lines going that way. We have since moved our water trough, so we won't have that again. But I'm trying to get ahead of the situation. And I told them today, please not to do it. Do not spray our property. Well, to explain what we're doing, Hugelkulture is a German way of farming where you make mounds. And doesn't that mean mountain? Is Hugel mountain in German? What is Hugel in German? Mountain? Okay. Mound or mountain, so we're building a mountain. But we're doing it within these raised beds. So the first layer is tree limbs and stumps. And then you put grass clippings, you can put yard waste, which is what we're doing with the leaves. And we have a lot of clay dirt that we're going to add on top of that. We also have this. This is our mulch, and we'll be putting some mulch in there. But all this in order to have raised beds that are healthy. So all this matter will break down, and when it breaks down, it gives us rich soil. Right now we just have clay soil. It does not drain well, and every year when we've done our gardening, we've had a lot that just dies because the roots get rot from the water that just stands. So we're going to continue this, and we're going to fast forward, like we're going to go on hyperlapse so you can see it all. I wish we could do this in hyperlapse ourselves, but okay. Well, before I hyperlapse it, Grace says again. She's not going to make a translation in case it's wrong. But we were just trying to clarify Hugel. But I do think it's mound. Hence, making the mounds inside the raised beds. Okay, hyperlapse. So far you can see. And no, we're not going to hyperlapse. Dirt. We have the same over here. Evelyn Grace spent the last year in Germany with a family where she took care of their children for a better part of the year. So she's pretty good at her German, but she just doesn't want to admit she knows what Hugel means, just in case it's wrong. But we always defer to her on the German language. I thought I was getting better at doing this camera stuff, but obviously not. Here I think the camera is off. And we just continue talking. I'm trying to get better at this, y'all. I'll do it. I'll get there. Okay, so yes, I figured out hyperlapse finally, and I figured out that wasn't taping anything. But you can see we're finishing up the yard work. Well, we've been raking leaves and raking leaves and raking leaves this morning, and we've got the raised beds for the Hugelkulture nearly full. We have the wood on the bottom. We have some clay. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been raking. And then we've put several layers of leaves in there. And the leaves are nice and wet, so they are already starting to break down, which will be really good for the soil. Our next step will be to get some topsoil to put on the top so that we could transfer our plants. I'm going to take you over there and let you see the sorry, my God. Jeez Lord. I'm going to let you see what we have so far. And then we're going to go over and check on the pigs. I do believe it's time to get them a bigger waterer, because we've just been using this really small little small trough, and I'm going to put a bigger one out there for them. They've nearly quadrupled in size since we got them, and we have someone that's interested in one of our pigs, and so I'm going to contact the lady that we got our pigs from to see if she has any more. I understand she still has 2 more of these guys' brothers, so we'll give her a call today to see about getting 2 more pigs, because we have people who are interested, so why not? Let's go take a look at what we have so far on our beds. So Evelyn's been working really hard on the beds, and she's building a trellis right here, that you see right in here, and we're gonna hook this piece of fencing up, and it's gonna go up and over right here on the trellis. Now we're doing the trellis for, climbing vegetables, possibly like our peas, tomatoes. So we'll have a trellis here, an archway trellis here, and we're probably going to have another one here. But this is what we have so far. Huh? Yeah, why not? But this is what we have so far. I'll just put leaves in here to fill up that hole right there. What are you doing with the vinegar?
I'm going to go wash out the horse trough, the water trough in the horse trough.
Oh, okay. I've got to take some water to the pigs. I'm going to use the bigger water thing that we used to have with the goats, because that little one, they just turn it over. So Grace is explaining to me here that the chickens have been perching up on the side of the horse trough and pooping in the water, so she's having to clean it out. I just caught the chickens digging up my asparagus. Water for pigs. I'm still hauling buckets of water to the pigs. Hopefully that'll change. Ooh, hauling water to the pigs is not fun. Pig, 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 pig. Okay. Pig, 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 pig. You want some water? Hey, Bacon. Okay. I'm coming. I'm gonna change y'all's water. Oops, sorry about that. I just dropped you. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm checking on the pigs because we topped off their water, because I told you I was going to change that today, and actually Grace came out and did it for me, and it's nice and full. Hey boys. Hey. Hey guys. Come on. So I see, oh yeah, you got new water. I see you're trying to make yourself a little waller over here. Good boy. This is our guy Bacon, and this is Schnitzel, and we're getting ready to get possibly 2 more. Good quality pig time. And now we're going to head back over the garden. I want you to see exactly what Evelyn did when she finished making the trellis today in the garden. We've been working our buns off today, and it's showing. It's pretty cool. Little by little, we're getting everything together. Schnitzel, you got something to say, bud? What you trying to tell me? What's up? Really? Hey, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It has absolutely been a beautiful day here at Bowersville Farm, and we have gotten a lot done. I'm heading over to the garden now so that you can see the trellis that she finished today. And I want y'all to take a look. We also got all these leaves raked up, which was a good thing. All the leaves. We have a little bit left, and y'all gonna go and mess up my piles, girls. Go on with your bad selves. Let's see the trellis. So we got one trellis up. Looks pretty good. Now we just need to top our boxes off with topsoil. and we will get our garden started. Take a look at what we have in the greenhouse. And you can see, ooh, it's steamy in here. My collards is coming up. Collards. My peas. I love peas. Lettuces are coming up down here. I've got, looks like I've got some cabbage. More cabbage. Where are you, cabbage? There you are. And down here, I've got some kale. I think all of them are coming up. Collards and kale. So, good sign. Love it. Well, I thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you're outside gardening on these beautiful days. Now up north, I know y'all have a lot of snow, and I'm sorry. So sorry. Here in sunny South Carolina, we're going to have the next 4 days of rain. No snow here. But if you enjoy what you see, I hope you will subscribe to our site and tell your friends about us. Okay? I'm hoping that we get better after we do these every time. But please subscribe and leave some comments down here in the section below and let me know what you're growing in your garden this year. And, oh, don't forget to like. Give us a little like. When you do like us and you subscribe, then next time we have a video, it comes up in your, it'll let you know when we have a new video up. So I hope you will subscribe, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.